Back YouTube, my name is Magda. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. This channel mainly focuses on health and fitness. For those of you who are starting your fitness journey and you're confused, you don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, or maybe you're not too knowledgeable on macronutrients in your calorie intake, this is the perfect channel for you. Also, feel free to click the link in the description below. My website is available. So I'll have meal plans available for those of you who are going into keto, paleo, vegan, pescatarian, any diet that you are currently in right now. The plans are customized to your specific needs. And the beautiful thing about this site is that you have the option to go ahead and swap out whatever you don't like with, say for instance you have protein, you can switch it out with a different type of protein and still stay within your caloric range. It calculates everything for you. So that's a benefit and the plus to the site. So make sure you do that. But today is going to be a full day of eating video. So I want to show you exactly what I'm having for breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm having 3 boiled eggs, 2 whole eggs, 1 egg white with some strawberries and blueberries. It's going to be organic berries. So without further ado, let's get ready to prepare that. Here, 2 whole eggs, remove the egg whites from 1. I like to top it with hot sauce, salt, and pepper. So let's do that. Add some hot sauce to the bowl. Okay, that's plenty. I think I kind of overdid it just a little bit. Now I'm only using 1 hand. So let's see how I like this. Just a little sprinkle of salt, not too much. The sea salt is a little coarse. And to top it off with some pepper. So that's it. I'm having the boiled eggs, hot sauce, salt, and pepper with a side of berries. I have 4 organic strawberries and maybe 10, looks like 10 blueberries. I don't count my fruits as macros. And I just input all of this into the system. But right now, during my pregnancy, I really don't count macros. I'm just going with nutrition and going with what my body tells me it needs to do. But for the most part, it's more so going with nutrition throughout this pregnancy. So this is going to be meal 1 breakfast. Guys, let's give you an update of the baby bump. This is what I'm currently looking like at 6 months. This is definitely an amazing experience, and I'm sorry for those of you who are used to my natural content that I upload, but being pregnant is a major event in my life, and I definitely want to share that with you and show you, you know, the ups and downs that I'm currently going through throughout this pregnancy. So far, everything have been going very smoothly. No morning sickness. I haven't had any backaches. So some of the problems or issues that most people complain about, I haven't had. Only thing is I do experience some pelvic pain right here. And I'm going to see my midwife later on today. Ralph and I, we're going to see the midwife later on today because I am going to have a water birth, God willing, if everything goes well. Because actually, my situation is a little bit different only because I had uterine fibroids prior and I had surgery to remove 5 fibroids. That's where the scarring is. Well, you see some of the scarring like on the side there. That's one. It was laparoscopic myomectomy that I had done. So these are some of the scarring from the surgery. It wasn't really invasive. As you can see, it's very small, like cuts. They made incisions, very small incisions that they made to remove 5 fibroids. My largest was the size of a grapefruit, but because of that surgery, they have to read my operative report to determine whether or not if I am a candidate for giving regular birth. So that's my current situation in terms of making sure that everything is going to run smoothly. But if it is going to run smoothly, and if they do okay me for a regular birth, then we are going to go with the water birth. And the location that we're going to has everything already mapped out. So we're going to go with a water birth. Well, let me explain to you what midwives are. Midwives are registered nurses. They're not like, some random person that just don't know. Let me pause this. Yeah, just to finish up, midwives are registered nurses. Midwives aren't just somebody who isn't qualified to do the job. They're registered nurses. Sometimes doctors, they don't really consider the fact that maybe you may want to have a natural birth and that you may not want a C-section. And it's so much that comes with it. I watched this documentary that spoke about the business of giving birth. And you know how some people, they go vegan after watching a documentary? This was like my going vegan for birth. After watching that documentary, I just completely it changed my whole mindset on wanting to allow myself to get an epidural and Pitocin and all of that stuff. So I just want this to be as natural as possible and have a natural experience. I am nervous, but hoping that all goes well. You guys gonna pray for me, and let's make sure that this goes smoothly. So later on, Ralph and I, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to my midwife's. We have a midwife appointment, and then after that, we're gonna have lunch. We're gonna have some sushi. So you guys stay outside without going into the muscle. So that's great. That's very nice. Okay.
Yeah. And there's just so much love. You can't even explain it. You can't even. You too.
I have 2 shrimp tempura rolls and a nice avocado and mango salad. This looks so good. Getting ready to prep some DNLs. I'm gonna have some pan-seared turkey breast. Most people don't like turkey breast because it's a little bit on the drier side. But the way that I prepare my turkey breast, this is on number 4. I like to start off with that number, make sure that this is hot. Hear that? So this is the turkey breast. I've already marinated the turkey breast, and I've already seasoned and marinated the turkey breast. I'm gonna let that cook on one side, then flip it to the opposite side. What I like to do is leave it on level 4 and cook it for, I think, maybe about 10 minutes on one side, then lower it to low so that the insides can fully cook, then flip it over to the opposite side. Let it cook on, number 4. Or maybe not, and then flip it on to the opposite side and put it to a lower temperature, maybe to like level 2, and then brown the opposite side and let that slowly cook the inside as well. So it's a lot of, I like to play with the temperatures a lot while I am cooking and make sure that this cooks thoroughly. I'm using I'm using sunflower oil. That's what I used in the pan, sunflower oil, instead of non-stick spray, so that this can also stay a little bit moist. It looks like it's a lot of oil in the pan simply because of the juices from the turkey, but I'm going to raise the temperature up a little bit because that's just a little bit too low. I don't want it to As you can see, it's still nice and moist on the inside. Put Put that there. Turkey breast to make sure that that's thoroughly cooked through. And there you go. It's no pink. It's still nice, juicy, and tender. And I'll have this with some, I changed my mind. Instead of making mushrooms, I was just going to have it with some celery sticks or celery stalk. Okay, this is it. This is what I'm having for dinner tonight. One celery stalk. You know what? I'm actually going to have two. 2 celery stalks and 2 large celery stalks and some turkey breast. This is 3 ounces. I put up the others because it's just way too much. I'm gonna also make Ralph plate as well. He's gonna have the same thing for dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Magda Civil, and if you like this content, don't forget to engage on the channel. Again, it's very imperative just to keep this channel active and for you guys. Hold on, boo. I gotta finish recording this. Okay. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm going to try this out. Look at that. Looks so good. Let's see. This is really good and tender too. Very good. Well seasoned. And I don't like to add a lot of sauces to my meats, especially if I just took it out the pan and just cooked it on a pan. I don't really need any extra sauces. Like, this is perfect.